The most dangerous destruction machines ever built: chainsaws tearing through timber, grinders crushing with unstoppable force, log haulers moving tons with ease, and chippers reducing massive trees in seconds. Raw power, extreme precision, and zero room for mistakes. Welcome back. Today, we're diving into the world of the most dangerous destruction machines ever created. From roaring chainsaws slicing through massive logs, to unstoppable grinders crushing everything in their path. From towering wood chippers that can turn entire trees into chips in seconds, to log splitters, harvesters, and powerful haulers carrying unimaginable loads. Each machine is a mix of raw power and precision, designed to take on the toughest jobs with zero hesitation. Stay tuned, this is going to be intense. Just look at this one man, a chainsaw, and the forest around him. Every pull of that trigger unleashes raw power, cutting through thick timber like it's nothing. But it's not just about brute force. Notice how steady he holds, how the chain slices clean, turning what looks impossible into smooth precision. The engine roars, but his control balances the chaos, proving that efficiency comes from both man and machine working as one. Every log that falls is a reminder: strength isn't just about power, it's about how you use it. And in the forest, this balance of energy, precision, and control is what makes the difference between struggle and mastery. Now this is where the real teamwork begins. A group of men, chainsaws in hand, tackling massive logs right on the forest floor. The roar of multiple engines fills the air, each saw biting deep, slicing through heavy timber with incredible force. But look closer, it's not just raw power, it's coordination. Every move is timed, every cut precise, making the process faster, smoother, and far more efficient. One man alone can cut, yes, but together, they transform an overwhelming task into something controlled and unstoppable. This is strength amplified not just by machines, but by the rhythm of people working side by side with purpose and precision. And as the logs fall into clean sections, you can see just how efficient this teamwork becomes. The chainsaws keep tearing through wood with steady rhythm, while each man shifts quickly to the next cut. No wasted motion, no hesitation, just raw focus and strength turned into progress. It's the combination of human skill and machine power that makes it possible to take on such massive work. What would take hours alone is now done in a fraction of the time, proving that efficiency isn't just about the tool, it's about how you use it together. Now, this is where size truly speaks. A massive logging truck, towering over everything around it, loaded with an unbelievable amount of timber. You can feel the raw strength just by looking at the way it carries such weight with steady balance. Every wheel turn, every gear shift, it's a precise operation designed to move mountains of wood safely and efficiently. And think about it, without machines like this, transporting logs from deep in the forest to the mills would be nearly impossible. This truck isn't just about size, it's about power, endurance, and the ability to keep industries running. Watching it roll down the road, you realize it's more than transport, it's the backbone of the entire operation. Now picture this, a massive logging truck standing side by side with a giant log loader. The truck's job is to carry unimaginable weight, while the loader moves with power and precision, grabbing logs as if they were just sticks. Together, they create a perfect rhythm, one lifting, one hauling, all working seamlessly to keep the flow moving. You can see the sheer force in every hydraulic movement of the loader, the steady endurance in every turn of the truck's wheels. This combination isn't just about heavy machinery, it's about teamwork, efficiency, and the ability to handle tasks that no human strength alone could ever achieve. Watching them in action, you realize this is the muscle and backbone of modern forestry, turning raw timber into resources that fuel entire industries. Here it is, the John Deere S680, a machine that completely changes the game in modern harvesting. Just look at its presence: massive, powerful, built to handle fields that stretch farther than the eye can see. Every rotation of its rotor, every pull through the crop, it's all about maximum efficiency with minimum loss. The S680 doesn't just cut and collect, it separates, cleans, and delivers grain with a level of precision that farmers rely on season after season. Its advanced technology means less downtime, more productivity, and more profit. Watching it glide across a field, swallowing rows of crops with ease, you can feel the muscle, the intelligence, and the reliability working together. This is not just farming equipment, it's the future of agriculture, making the impossible look effortless. Now this is the class selection, a true giant in the world of harvesting. Just look at the scale, the engineering, the precision. Every part of this machine is designed for one thing: to move through massive fields with unstoppable efficiency. The Lexion doesn't just harvest crops, it masters them, cutting, threshing, separating, and cleaning all in one seamless flow. Its advanced systems minimize grain loss and maximize output, which means more food, more profit, and less waste. Farmers depend on it because it's fast, powerful, and incredibly reliable. Watching the class selection in action, sweeping across the field like a force of nature, you can't help but feel a sense of awe. This is more than just farming, it's technology, power, and productivity brought together in one unstoppable machine. Here it is, the Nisula 555C, a powerhouse in the forest that combines raw strength with smart engineering. This isn't just a harvester head, it's a precision tool built to handle tough jobs with ease. Watch how smoothly it grips, cuts, and processes the logs. It's fast, efficient, and built to keep productivity high even in the most demanding conditions. The 555C's design allows operators to work with incredible accuracy while still delivering raw power where it counts. Every movement is calculated, every cut is clean, saving both time and fuel. That's why professionals rely on it. It reduces workload, increases output, and turns what looks like backbreaking labor into a seamless operation. The Nisula 555C isn't just about cutting wood, it's about transforming forestry into something faster, smarter, and more efficient than ever before. This is the John Deere 1270, an absolute beast in modern forestry. The moment it grabs a tree, you can feel the power, but what makes it impressive is the precision behind that strength. It doesn't just cut, it measures, trims, and processes the log in seconds, turning what would take hours of manual labor into a seamless flow of efficiency. Every movement is smooth, every operation perfectly calculated to maximize output while reducing fuel use. The cab design gives the operator full control, visibility, and comfort, so the machine can keep working at top speed for long hours in the field. This is the kind of technology that changes the game, Less strain, more productivity, and a level of consistency you simply can't get by hand. The John Deere 1270 doesn't just handle the forest, it dominates it, combining raw strength with unmatched efficiency. The roar of a wood grinder, it's pure, unstoppable power. Huge logs go in, and in seconds, they're shredded into perfect chips. What's amazing is not just the force, but the efficiency. High-speed rotors slice with precision, turning waste into fuel, mulch, or raw material. Built for non-stop performance, this machine transforms raw strength into real productivity. The TG5000, this is raw muscle in motion. Watch as entire logs and bulky debris get pulled in and reduced to uniform chips in seconds. Its massive power comes from a high-horsepower engine paired with precision engineering, delivering strength without sacrificing control. What makes it even more impressive is the efficiency, consistent throughput, fuel economy, and durability built to last. The TG5000 doesn't just grind wood, it transforms heavy work into smooth productivity, proving why it's a true beast in its class. Here comes the Kubota Tree Destroyer, raw strength combined with sharp precision. Watch how it grabs, ribs, and clears trees with a force that feels unstoppable. Every move is designed for efficiency, reducing hours of labor into minutes of smooth, controlled power. The Kubota doesn't just handle trees, it dominates the job site, showing why it's trusted to take on the toughest challenges. Now this is power on a whole new level. The Hitachi Grabber, the DW3600K, and the AK635. Each one built to take on massive loads, built to dominate the toughest environments. The Hitachi Grabber shows raw precision, lifting and moving logs as if they weigh nothing. Then the DW3600K comes in, shredding through material with unstoppable force, turning what looks impossible into quick, effortless work. And finally, the AK635, a true beast, grinds through piles of wood, delivering efficiency that saves both time and energy. Together, these machines prove what happens when engineering and power meet. They don't just work, they transform the entire job site. You've seen big machines before, but nothing quite like this beast. Imagine a single truck, not just hauling, but grabbing massive logs with its claw, and then shredding them to pieces with a built-in wood chipper, all in one continuous flow. The grabber doesn't hesitate, locking onto timber like it's weightless, swinging each log into position with perfect control. Then, the chipper roars alive, chewing through wood in seconds, blasting out a stream of clean chips. It's raw muscle fused with smart engineering, one machine doing the work of many. No delays. And the beauty of it is not just in raw destruction, it's in the efficiency. The operator sits inside the cabin, controlling everything with just a few precise movements. The hydraulic arms respond instantly, turning massive logs into perfectly chipped wood ready for transport or processing. This means fewer machines on site, less manpower needed, and maximum output with minimum effort. Every rotation of the claw, every grind of the chipper, is a reminder of how far technology has pushed the limits of forestry work. It's not just about power, it's about turning that power into progress. Feel the ground tremble. This is the double shaft wood shredder in action. Two massive shafts turning against each other, pulling in heavy timber like it's paper, ripping it apart with unstoppable force. Every rotation is raw power, every crunch is precision engineering at work. And it's not just brute strength, it's efficiency on another level. This machine transforms what seems impossible into clean, manageable pieces in seconds. Watching it work is like seeing chaos tamed by design, destruction turned into progress. The double shaft shredder doesn't just chew through wood, it redefines what real industrial power looks like. Meet the Power Screen Chieftain 2100X, a giant designed to dominate the toughest screening jobs. Watch as mountains of material pour in, and within seconds, this beast transforms chaos into perfectly sorted layers. Its triple-deck screen system, high-capacity conveyors, and smart design allow it to keep up with non-stop demand. Every move it makes speaks of raw endurance and unmatched efficiency. This is where strength meets precision, turning what looks impossible into routine work. The 2100X doesn't just process material, it redefines productivity at an industrial scale. Imagine turning rough, heavy logs into perfectly straight, clean cuts with just the push of a button. That's the true power of a straight wood cutting machine. Built with precision engineering, it doesn't just cut, it works consistently, reducing time and effort while delivering accuracy that hand tools could never match. You'll notice how effortlessly it handles even the toughest wood, keeping every piece uniform and ready for use. Its smooth operation means less strain for workers and more productivity in every shift. And the efficiency? That's where the real value shows. Faster output, less waste, and results you can rely on day after day. With strength, precision, and reliability all in one. The straight wood cutting machine isn't just a tool, it's the partner that makes every job easier and every result better. Think about it, you've got a pile of solid logs waiting to be split, and in just seconds, the wood splitter turns them into neat, usable pieces. That's the raw power of this machine. Designed for heavy-duty work, it applies massive force with precision, making wood splitting faster, safer, and far less tiring. Instead of hours of back-breaking labor, You get consistent results with just one press of a lever. You can see how easily it handles both small and large logs, delivering uniform cuts every time. The smooth operation reduces strain on workers while boosting productivity across the board. And efficiency is where it truly shines: more output in less time, less waste, and dependable performance day after day. With strength, precision, and reliability working together, the wood splitter isn't just a machine, it's the tool that makes tough jobs simple and every result better. From the moment you hear the roar of the machines, you know you're standing in the heart of a wood grinding plant, a place where raw timber is transformed with incredible force and precision. What makes it so fascinating isn't just the scale, but the way every part of the system works together to deliver results. The process begins with massive logs and offcuts being fed into the grinder. Instantly, powerful rotating blades break down the wood into smaller, usable forms. It's not about brute force alone, it's about control. Every cut, every grind is engineered to be consistent, so that the output is reliable whether you need wood chips, sawdust, or biomass fuel. Watching the operation, you'll notice the efficiency built into the design. Conveyor systems move the material seamlessly, keeping production constant. Sensors and smart controls ensure the grinders are always working at the right speed and capacity. That means less downtime, less waste, and more productivity on every shift. And let's talk about the benefits. For workers, the automation means reduced physical strain and safer conditions. For businesses, it means faster turnaround times and lower operational costs. For the environment, it means materials that might once have been discarded are now turned into valuable resources, supporting recycling and sustainable production. What's truly impressive is the reliability. Day after day, load after load, the plant delivers the same strong, consistent performance. It doesn't just process wood, it changes the way we think about efficiency in modern industry. So here's the question: did you enjoy this video? Which machine stood out to you the most? Drop your answer in the comments, hit like if you found this interesting, and don't forget to subscribe so you never miss our latest updates. Thank you for watching.